Hello and welcome in this tutorial where I'm very excited to be showing you how to knit with plasticine on a nail. Are you excited as much as I am? Ready to start? What we need is a nail that we're going to paint all over with a nude color of your choice. Mine is more pinky, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's light. If you're doing a dark nude color, you definitely need to change the colors of the hat because you want it to be more visible. You can do it in a lighter colors. Once I'm ready, I'll cure it in a lamp for 30 seconds and I'm going to apply a matte top coat all over because it will be easy for me to sketch my drawing with a pencil on a matte surface. I'm ready now, and basically what you need is the hat to be on the bottom half of the nail, so a little bit more than half of the nail, half of the top half, and then you do two lines under the middle one, the one in the middle of the nail. You do small dot for the nose, and then you form your lips like one middle long line and then two on top and bottom small ones, so you know the size of the lips, and then you form the chin. See how easy it is? Just that. We're not going to do much detail, which I think you find very easy, and it's not time consuming as well. The brush I'm using is not very thick, but once it's wet it forms a really good pointy bit. And with the black gel color I'm going to do two nostrils, very small ones, and I'm going to draw the middle line of the lip and the bottom as well. You can cure it now in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I made a mixture of the nude color and a red one. And what I got was a really nice peachy color for the lips. So I'm going to draw them now. Try not to cover the middle line as much. Then you cure them for a few seconds only. So you make sure the color is not going anywhere. And with the darker red, you do just every bottom of every lip. You can mix it now with a lighter color. You can mix it with white or more nude and add a few lighter bits in the middle of the bottom lip and on top of the top lip. Make them more juicy like that, and then with more black maybe in the middle just to outline it more. This is all the shading you need for the lips. Let's do the face now. I usually mix orange and brown because it gives it a really nice skin color, and it's really easy and nice blending it on a nude. All I need to do is where the nostrils are a bit of brown, and then where the hat falls on the head forms a shadow, so I want it darker than the face. Around the nose a bit. You see now it starts looking like a face. Cheeks, the chin. Now where the neck is supposed to be. We're not going to do that much detail. Just to outline it so it stands out more. Now you want to blend the cheeks, which I'm going to do with a dry brush. It's easy on a matte coat, just with a few taps. Nicely blend it. Add more darker color if needed. Going to make it darker there. Wipe that off. I touched it. So you see, with few taps, the brush, I'm blending the color. Now this is going to be the dark bit of the drawing. Blend it nicely with a dry brush. Cure it every now and then, so you make sure that the color is stuck on the nail. No running, no leaking, no smudging. With a white gel polish, you can add a few dots on the nose, the chin, over there on the cheeks as well, where the brightest part is. And don't forget on top of the lips, just a bit, so they look more juicy now. And the bottom lip as well, a few dots, that's all you need. Once you're ready and you're happy with the result, you can now cover the nail with a shiny top coat. When you're ready, if you have a sticky layer, wipe it off, because the plasticine won't stick nicely if it has a sticky layer on. So now with a sharp tool of your choice, you can take some of the blue plasticine, bigger bowl, see, and now you are trying to stick it on the nail where the hat is going to be. If you find it hard with the tool, you can always use your fingertip. It's even easier. Don't forget about, don't worry about the fingerprints you're going to leave, because we're going to work on top of it anyway, and you won't be able to see any fingerprints. See how much easier it is, and you can actually feel it. What you need is a few millimeters thickness. Don't make it too thin. Form it nicely. You can make it thinner at the end of the nail, where the base of the nail will be on a client, near the skin. Make it thinner there, but you definitely want it thicker in the middle. Once you're happy with it and it's all nice and even, I use my ugly nail to help myself. So once you're happy with a sharp tool, but not the sharp part of it, more thicker one, you're gonna do some lines. See what I mean now with this tool? For the thicker side, not the sharp one, you're going to do a few lines there. But try not to go too deep. You don't want to get to the base of the nail. Maybe half of the plasticine thickness you wanted. Nice. You make them all even, and at the end, top of the hat, you kind of join them there. Make a little curve. Make sure they're all nice and even. And now, with the knife, sharp a bit of it, you're going to do these lines. See? So the start of a new line is the end of the old one, the previous one. Not too deep, don't cut it that deep. Just a bit on the surface so you form it as a knit wear. And here it is. Have a look at it, shape it, separate every bit of it if it's stuck. And what you want to do, we'll try a few tools to work with them and see which one you like the best. So now I'm going to use a pointy brush. And what you want to do, follow the way they're going. If they're going down, then you want to push them in the middle, right there, in between. This is going the opposite side. See, just a few dots. you basically separate them and make them look as if it's knit. I don't like that brush that much, so try with a smaller one. I find it too soft, so at the end I will be doing it with a dotting tool. See what I mean? Nice and easy. Make few dots, push it a bit towards the side they're going to. Now I'm going to use a pointy tool. I find it easier with it, yeah. Have a look at it. If you're happy with it, now it's time to cure it in the lamp. Looks good to me. So after 30 seconds, the hat is hard already, so I can do the next step with the green. Work it between your fingers, just like that, form a line, and then tap it onto the nail. That will be the end of the hat. Try not to cover all the face and all the shade you've done on the face. Connect it nicely with the blue part, but don't go on top of it. If you put too much plasticine, just take some off with the dotting tool or the knife. Or if it's less, you can add more and blend it nicely. Now with the dotting tool, this is what I'm going to do. So easy, it's like a lace. Up and down nicely, up and down, that's it. Tap it so it's not that sharp, not too pointy. You want it nice and even, flat. Make sure it doesn't cover the nose. And this is the final result.